Hi everyone, welcome to MarikaCreations. I'm so excited to share this video with you today because I'm so happy with the result and my DIYs, the decorating, everything. It's in my living area, Credenza mirror. I will decorate it for Christmas and I will do some DIYs along the way. I will make a wreath, some cute little swags and a Christmas tree. So stay tuned for all this.
First out, a unique, beautiful Christmas wreath, and I will use this old vintage or even antique wooden frame. I will take off that backing and the glass that is inside, and I will also take off that hanger. It's so beautiful, this frame, and I'm sure I'm going to use it to make a painting fit into it, make the painting myself, something like that. But for now, over the holiday season, I will turn it into a wreath. So I'm sanding it off lightly. Then I'm going in with a black stain, it's a gel stain, to just darken it a little bit. I still want it to be wood, that wood showing. Want to see the grain and everything rustic about it, just want it a little bit darker. This video is part of the What Would You Make challenge hosted by Rustic and Lace DIY and Divine Designs, and the guest host for this month is Lavender and Lace. You will find links down in my description box to their channel, so go and check them out later. And in the description box you will also find a link to the playlist of this challenge for more wooden decor ideas. Next I'm going to put this velvet ribbon on as a hanger. I have already measured where I want it on my mirror in my living area, so I have the right length of that ribbon. And now I'm stapling it on the back of that frame. Now I have some beautiful rose picks. They are a dark red color, and I'm just cutting off the stems a little bit. I had a hard time, but I managed. And then I will put them together with some twigs that I cut from the garden and some Christmas picks. You can see that it's quite a bright red, and in my other decor at home I have the more burgundy colored roses, but it didn't have any left. So you will see at the reveal they are a little bit darker. That's because I have sprayed them just with a touch of a black spray paint, just a little touch to darken them. So here I'm putting my pieces together and I'm just tying them together with the piece of jute twine. Before I put my beautiful flower arrangements on the wreath, I will take this wreath form and put it on the bottom like that, and I will just secure it with some jute twine, as you see me do here. I don't want to put any hot glue or anything on the front of this beautiful frame. I want it intact, beautiful as is. And now I will attach my rose picks, and I do that just with some jute twine as well. One on one side there and one on the other side, like this. And now it's time for a bow, and I'm taking this velvet ribbon that I actually cut from a big piece of fabric to make my own vintage looking ribbons for this Christmas. I have this burgundy ribbon all throughout my decor in my living area this Christmas, and the burgundy roses as well. As you can see, I took some lace ribbon there as well, looking pretty. And now some tails, some of that velvet ribbon and some lace ribbon. I want them long, and I will just tie them together with some jute twine like that. And then I will ducktail the ends. It will look cute like that, I think. And that will cover up the rest of the jute twine that I used to put that wreath form in place. And I have a smaller piece of that same velvet ribbon that I will put in the center of the bow to cover up the jute twine. Just hot glue it into place. And then I will just tie it around the wreath form with the jute twine. It would not hang completely straight, so I decided to put some of my green metal wire through that ribbon and tie it onto the roses. It won't be seen, but it will secure my bow. Like that, looking good. And the last thing I will do is to take these vintage looking bells, 3 of them, and then I will put on some burgundy colored ribbon, ducktail the ends, and I will make a cluster of these 3 bells and put them up on the top of the wreath. Secure them with a staple on the back of the wreath. You will see at the end of the video how I have styled everything, where I put everything, so stay tuned for that.
If you're new to my channel, hi, I am Marika, and on this channel I do lots of DIYs, thrift flips, trash to treasure, renovation of my home, and I even do some pottery and some painting, anything creative really. Please join me. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and let me inspire you.
Now let's make some cute Christmas swags. I have picked up these wooden trays, sort of small ones, that I will use as a backdrop for my swags, and I'm marking out now where I want to make some holes. I will drill some holes in this tray, and I will make plenty of holes just to make a nice pattern, different sizes. So I will choose different drill bits, and this will help me secure the swag and my picks and everything, and it will also serve as a hanger so I can put it up on the wall. Now I will make my tiny cute little swags, and I will use some twigs from the garden and some Christmas faux picks. Tie them together with a piece of jute twine, double knot, and then I will take this jute twine to pull it through one of the holes, both of the strings, and then I will pull it back to the front through another hole and then secure it onto that pick again. And now I will just cut off the excess of my twigs. And now it's time for some dried orange slices that I have made in my oven here at home. And I take some jute twine and a big needle, and I will attach the two slices together. And I will have a little bit of excess jute twine, and that I will use to secure them around that pick, like this. And now some burgundy ribbon. I've cut it to size, and I will glue it together in the center so it looks a little bit like a bow. And I will secure it with the help of the twigs on the top. And then I have some jingle bells. They arrived very, very rusty looking, and I wanted them less rusty, so I just sprinkled some golden spray paint on them so they will still look vintage but not over the top rusty. So I will secure that little bell with its jute twine in the center of the bow, and another vintage ribbon here. And then I will take some jute twine and make just a tiny bow and put that on the top, and that's it really. Oh, a star anise as well. And I make two of them. But now on to my Christmas tree. And I have this, I have had it in my stash for a while, and I thought I could use that as a Christmas tree foot. And these pieces, I could just easily detach them from this piece and just clean it. And then I will take a branch or a twig, I don't know what you can call this, a small branch, and I've just cut it to size and force it into that hole in the center of my metal piece. And now I will make a Christmas tree like this. I'm just cutting off the top, it was a little bit too tall. First I take my twigs from the garden and put them around this branch, and I will secure them with a green metal wire. It will be sort of a droopy, skinny tree. I'm cutting off the excess of the twigs, and now I'll put on my Christmas pigs, secure them in the same metal wire, and then I will take some more pigs on top of that, a little bit higher up, and some more of my metal wire to secure them. And one last pick like that. And now I want some more height to my Christmas tree, so I will take some more metal wire, some thicker metal wire, and put it on the top of my piece and bend it so it will have a droopy kind of feel to it. And now I will take some jute twine, secure it on the top of the tree, just twist it around the top and onto the metal wire all the way. A little bit of hot glue every now and then to secure it. You can stop here because it looks quite nice, but I wanted it to be green, so I'm taking some burlap ribbon here, and I've cut them into smaller strips like that, and I will do the same as I did with the jute twine, just twist it around the top with a little bit of hot glue to secure it, and that will make the piece a little thicker as well. So all the way to the top, and then I will bring it down again. Some more burlap. There we go. And then I will make it round that little swag with a little curl on the top, and then put a jingle bell there, and then I take some of my velvet ribbon, a small strip, cut it to size, ducktail the ends, and hang it from that top of the tree. Secure it with some hot glue. And another vintage looking ribbon as well. Let's take a closer look. But first, this is how the credenza and the mirrors looked before my makeover for today. And now, voila! This is how it all turned out. Beautiful, I think. Let's go a little bit closer. You can see my cute little swags on top of my paintings. One on each side of the mirror, and here I have just a little vignette that I think is very cute. I did that cloche some time ago in fall decor, and now I just put a ribbon on the cloche and it's done for Christmas. And here is my Christmas tree together with a pine cone and a gnome. I think it's adorable, the Christmas tree. And up here is the wreath. Love, 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 love this wreath. I'm obsessed. Looks beautiful. So much old world. Love everything about it. So tell me what you think of my DIYs today. Do you have a favorite? Did you like my decor here on the credenza? Let me know in the comments. And here is the other swag, looking pretty. If you are inspired and you want more inspiration straight away, head on over to my description box and hit that link to the playlist of this challenge. Just click and enjoy. Thank you so very much for watching. See you soon again in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.